Skip. Oh my god. I f***ing hate advertisements. Hello, riders and ridettes, all 1,000 of you. That's right, everybody. My channel has passed 1,000 subscribers. I wish I could say that it feels like it was only yesterday that I sat down in front of my 2019 Triumph Speed Twin that I'd owned for about a week to tell you guys about it and give my early impressions. But unfortunately, that does feel like it was a long time ago. 2020 has been about 5 years long, I think. So I just want to say to all 1,000 of you, thank you for watching. I know I say it in every video, but I mean it now more than ever. So now the question of what comes next for my channel. Well, if you hadn't figured it out yet, I'm not in Colorado anymore. I'm back on the East Coast. I got home about 3 weeks ago, and I'll be here for a little while, probably until at least January. But I still have tons of Colorado videos that I have not yet edited that you'll be seeing over the next few weeks, possibly even over like a month or more. For as much as I love doing it, or perhaps because I love doing it, editing takes me a long time. I don't even want to say how many hours I spend editing each video, and I'm trying to get faster, but I also want to always put out the best video I possibly can, even if that means uploading on a slightly less regular schedule. I really wish that I could be putting out 2 videos a week, but as it is, I'm lucky if I get out 1 every other week. I know that's frustrating for some of you guys who are just itching to see the next installments of what I get up to in Colorado, and believe me, it's frustrating for me as well. At this point, I'm editing videos of stuff that I did like 6 weeks ago, and I want to be caught up. I'm ready to move on. So I think what is going to end up happening is you'll continue to see Colorado videos in chronological order until I'm done with them. And in addition, mixed in with those, you'll see a few videos that I make here on the East Coast. As I record this video, it is Sunday, November 1st, and I'm on my way up to New York City. I'm going to be staying in Brooklyn for the next week to cat sit. That's why you see my Easy Pass kind of haphazardly strapped here to the handlebar. I will, of course, be teleworking during that time, but I'm hoping to squeeze out at least 1 or 2 videos while I'm up there. After that, I'll just head back down here to DC and continue working through my backlog of Colorado videos. I've also got some ideas for things I'd like to film here on the East Coast during the fall. A couple of very minor bike mods. I want to do something about my front turn signals. I like the bullet style, I just don't like how far they stick out. I'm thinking about trying to find a way to shorten those stalks that they protrude on. I'm also thinking about making a second attempt at installing the Tech Bike Parts progressive front fork springs for my Triumph Speed Twin. I'm not proud of how that project turned out last time, but I got some very constructive feedback in the comments that makes me a little bit more confident that I could get that job done if I were to try it again. Another video that is long overdue that I had actually intended to make in Colorado but ended up putting it off is a rundown of my audio-video setup for capturing onboard riding footage. I had said I was going to make this a long time ago, and I found that when I sat down to write a script for it, I had way more to say than I had initially anticipated, and that project just kept on getting delayed. I know a couple of you have continued to ask for it, specifically the audio side. I might just do a real quick rundown on that, just so that you know what my setup and method is, and then maybe later do a more detailed video when I was in Colorado. And this is actually another reason that I didn't get as many videos published there as I had hoped to, is that towards the end of the trip I was focused more on just filming videos rather than editing them, just so I could maximize my time in Colorado, you know? I can edit Colorado videos here or there, but I can only film Colorado videos there. Does that make sense? So now to address one other thing related to the 1,000 subscriber milestone. You may have noticed that at the beginning of this video, you saw an advertisement. I'm sure some of you are aware that YouTube requires you to have 1,000 subscribers before you can apply for the YouTube Partner Program and monetize your videos. And while I did ultimately decide to do that, it wasn't an easy decision. You see, I hate advertisements. And, you know, YouTube gives you a lot of options for different ways that you can monetize. You don't have to have things pop up on the screen, such as pre-roll ads or mid-roll ads, or, you know, even the little banners that show up at the bottom. And here's where I landed on it. I will run ads on my videos, but only skippable pre-roll ads. So none of the banners that pop up in the lower third, no unskippable videos, and no mid-roll ads, except for maybe if I had something that was like really, really long and had a natural breaking point in the middle. I have a full-time job. I'm not expecting the revenue from my little motorcycle YouTube channel to supplement my income in a meaningful way. But what I can do is take that ad revenue and put it towards, I don't know, mods or accessories to review, or camera gear to improve the quality of my videos, or hell, even just gas. That's my promise, is that when you click on one of my videos and you have to watch an ad, that is going towards the improvement of future content on this channel. That and you should be using AdBlock anyway, so maybe someday I would do sponsored videos if possible, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. I would have to come up with a way to do my ad reads in a meaningfully creative way that adds more to the video rather than just being a distraction. And I would have to make sure that I only partner with brands that I actually like and that I think people should buy. I loathe the idea of someone trying to trick me into buying something I don't need, and I would never do that to you guys. So yeah, that's my 1,000 subscriber update. I still can't believe it. I mean, I don't even know 1,000 people in real life, and yet there's 1,000 strangers on the internet who want to watch me make these little videos. It does feel pretty darn good. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. Everyone who subscribes, everyone who watches, and everyone who comments. Especially my regular commenters. You know who you are, and I do too. The Bay Bridge is coming up, so now we're going to find out if my little Easy Pass solution here works. My next proper video will be out pretty soon, possibly even tomorrow, I'm not sure. So check back here. And subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get that up to 2,000. Maybe I'll do a giveaway when I get there. Oh, and one last thing. My American viewers, do not forget to vote if you haven't already. Hopefully you did it early or did it by mail, but if you haven't done it yet, or if you're still somehow on the fence, just get out and vote. I am not going to tell you who to vote for. Just get out there and make your voice heard. Please, please do it. Here we are on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Fortunately, the weather seems to be holding out, which is a good thing. I think it'll be dark and raining when I get to New York, though, so I'm just going to appreciate this while I can. Anyways, thank you again. I'll see you next time.